smoking, laughing, drinking. Everyone were very happy. Hans Wolf and Jim McPherson shared a cake which was sent for Jim McPherson from his wife Connie. They shared a piece of cake which was sent for Jim McPherson from Connie. Okay, so after eating that cake, Hans Wolf said that he tasted the best. He really praised it about marzipan. Marzipan is nothing but a sweet covering on the cake made from sugar, eggs, and almonds. Though they were enemies, but they agreed in many of things, and it was the best Christmas party ever, said Jim McPherson to Connie in his letter. Then someone, I don't know who, bought out a football. Greatcoats were dumped in piles to make goalposts. And the next thing we knew, it was Tommy against Fritz. Out in the middle of no man's land, Hans Wolf and I looked on and cheered, clapping our hands, stamping our feet to keep out the cold as much as anything. There was a moment when I noticed our breaths mingling in the air between us. He saw it too and smiled. Jim McPherson, he said, after a while, I think this is how we should resolve this war. A football match. No one dies in a football match. No children are orphaned. No wives become widows. I would prefer cricket. I told him. Then we Tommies could be sure of winning. Probably we laughed at that and together we watched the game. So all of a sudden, someone bought a football. So though they were in middle of the war and in no man's land, so they don't have a goal post, right? So they created their own goal post by dumping all the great coats in piles. And next thing we knew that it was Tommy against Fritz, right? They started playing football in the middle of the no man's land. Hans Wolf and I looked on and cheered. They started clapping and stamping their feet just to keep out of the cold as much as anything, because they removed the grey coats, right? So there was a moment when I noticed that our breaths were mingling in the air, and we just saw it and we smiled. Jim McPherson, he said, after a while,